If your site is stunning but silent on sales, you need to stop wasting your time on traffic. See, your website needs to have high conversion strategy before you send people there. Otherwise, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money, and it's probably downright frustrating. Instead, build your website the right way using my high conversion strategy. This is going to change everything, and you can start today. I'm Nikki. I'm a website strategist for service providers, coaches, e-commerce stores, and more. In the last few videos, I talked about how to make your website high converting. We talked through how to change up the hero section on your website to get people scrolling. We busted some myths and talked about how clients have seen some huge improvements by using this high conversion strategy. Now, I'm going to talk about my full system, Vision to Launch. Using this system, you're going to get a website that books clients on autopilot. I want to give you a sneak peek of what goes on behind the scenes in Vision to Launch and how I get from students either at stage 0 or with a website that isn't really working for them to getting a website that is working for them on autopilot. It's working while you sleep. It's working while you're with your loved ones. It's working while you're on vacation. Imagine that, waking up and seeing that you have new clients who have booked your services, who have purchased your products, and all you had to do was get them to your website. And this course isn't just a course. Sure, there's some learning involved, but it's also group coaching. That's right. You'll join our community where you get access to me and can ask me to audit your website or review your work at any time. We also have calls twice a month where we'll dive deeper into different topics and we'll do a Q&A. So if you have any questions, you can ask them there as well. So not only are you building your website with these high conversion methods, but you actually have support along the way from a professional website developer and strategist. So the first thing that my students do in this course is get a little introduction to websites so that they're familiar with the potential that a website has. It shouldn't just be an online brochure. It should be a tool for your business, converting those clients, especially the ones you really want to work with, without you having to constantly do a ton of work. If you get your website set up properly, it's going to be doing the work for you. The very first thing we look at is your audience and your market. Who do you want to work with and what do they want? What problems of theirs are you trying to solve, or what experience are you trying to give to them, or anything like that? We're going to dive through that in a way that tells us exactly what people actually want without guessing or using AI to guess. Then we're going to figure out exactly what makes you unique. What makes you stand out amongst your competitors? This is something you're going to want to leverage in your brand, in your messaging, in your website. Next, we'll go through some design aspects, so your colors, your fonts, also your brand voice and your core values. We're going to tie all of this together. Now, I know it doesn't sound like we've started on a website yet, and we kind of haven't, but what we're doing is setting up a very solid foundation so that your website is going to stand the test of time. Next, you're going to plan out your business. Now, you might already have it planned out, or maybe after doing some market research, you've decided to change some things up. So we'll map that out and we'll choose your website builder at this point. Because yes, there are tons of website builders out there, but they were not all built the same, and you work differently than other business owners out there. So if you're building on a platform that is not going to serve your long-term goals, then it's going to be really frustrating to have to start over again. Let's nip that in the bud. And hey, if you want to figure out right now what website builder you should actually be using, take my free quiz. I'll link it down below. And if you're already using a website builder and you've changed it up before, let me know down in the comments. What did you start with and what are you using now? After that, you're going to pick your website template, but we're also going to go through some wireframes and some website sections so that you have a little more creative freedom if you want it. Okay, now we've got the solid foundation set up. You're going to start gathering your assets. So this includes your images, your website copy, and you're going to start getting your SEO set up. And hey, if you want to start working on your website copy or your SEO right now, I've got a couple mini courses that I'll link down below. And if you don't want to do a mini course, you can just buy the templates and work on them yourself. Those will all be linked down below in the description. Then you're going to start to build. I walk you through how to set up each of those platforms we talked about: Wix, WordPress, Squarespace, and Shopify, so that you can get them set up with your brand, your fonts, your colors, everything like that. And if you're using a website template, you can get that installed too. And from there, using the plan that we mapped out, you're going to start to build your website. Now, a lot of people think once it's built and you launch it, it's done, it's good to go. But there's a couple more things. Before you launch, I'll walk you through our launch and optimization checklist so that you can make sure that you've done everything and all the boxes are ticked. Now, I offer this checklist itself for free, so if you want to get your website up to speed, go ahead and grab that in the description below. However, in the course, I walk you through every checkbox and exactly what to do for each of those, how to do it, which tools to use, etc. Then we'll get your analytics set up, because how do you know if your website is high converting if you don't have the numbers? You need the numbers. We'll get you set up on Google Search Console, Google Analytics, and Hotjar. And from there, I'll walk you through exactly how to use those analytics to review your website and see where people are falling off. Are they getting stuck anywhere or confused? How straightforward is that user journey, that point A to point B? Because if it's not super easy, this is where we're gonna figure that out, and this is when we wanna fix it. And there you have it. From there, you will have a high conversion website that speaks directly to those dream clients that you wanna work with. And along with this course, you get group coaching too. So you'll have access to a community of business owners, plus other experts who are going to help you with your priorities, your time management, your mindset, and how to leverage AI for your business and your marketing. You'll get access to me through the community, so I can audit your work and your website and make sure that you are on the right path to keep moving forward. On top of that, we'll do Q&A calls every other week, and we'll also dive into some of our topics a little bit deeper. If you've been trying to build your website by yourself, or you have a website that you paid for but it's just not converting, drop conversions in the comments below. I want to see how many of you there are. If you're ready to have a website that is going to convert your dream clients for you instead of those people who are going to nickel and dime you, now is the time to take action. Stop wasting your time and money on marketing and ads that aren't bringing in the right people, or they're bringing in the right people, but your website isn't reflecting that this is for them. If you're serious about being successful in your business, then stop spinning your wheels. Now is the time to join. Doors aren't open forever, so grab your spot now. And if the doors are shut while you're watching this, make sure you join our waitlist so that you know when they open back up. This is your chance. It's time to make your website a tool that works for you. So go to nixter.tech/course or click on the link in the description below to join, and let's get building. Let's get those dream clients in your inbox, and let's get rid of those clients who are gonna nickel and dime you. I can't wait to see you in the course, and I can't wait to meet you on a group coaching call.